Everybody has the power to connect to their own intuition, yet not everybody can hear it on a daily basis. The reason being is the amount of thoughts, distractions that go through our heads all the time. Today we will talk about how to increase the power of your intuition, how to hear it a little bit better, and we will also perform an energy creation exercise to tap into the power of your intuition. Since we were born on planet Earth, we were equipped with a very powerful GPS system, which is constantly telling us what is best for us to do and what is best for us to avoid. When we calm down our mind, calm down our thoughts, we can then connect to the deeper, most beautiful realm of intuition that exists within us. The truth is, there is a place, a dimension which exists just parallel to ours, where all the answers already are. It is a beautiful space, like a quantum field, which we can enter and then tap into any frequency of any question which we may have about our life. When we enter this state, we start to vibrate slightly differently. We're not as physical, we're not as active in our mind as we normally are. We become more spiritual, we become more consciously aware of what's going on. So first of all, you need to decide how your intuition talks. What kind of voice does it have? Where do you hear it normally? How does it make you feel? And so on. For some people, intuition is like a gut feeling, which they just know that things are right for them. For other people, it is an instant idea which may come to their head, like an inspiration or a sense of knowing that comes to them. So our intuition is the very first sensation which tells us what to do or what not to do. It immediately gives us the quality of a person that we meet, of a place that we go to, of an activity that we're about to do. It is like a marker. Is it a yes or a no? Do we feel drawn to it or do we not feel drawn to it? So intuition always speaks first, and intuition is absolutely in everybody, in every person on this planet. It's just some of the people are able to listen to it a little bit better, and then you have to trust your intuition. This is a very important part. This is where actually magic happens, because one thing is to listen and to hear the messages, and another thing is to trust what we get. So whenever you have an inclination to do something, whenever you feel drawn to a certain person, for example, whenever you feel an intuitive sensation to tell certain words to somebody, maybe you feel intuitive sensation to eat certain food, maybe to some yoga, go to the park, connect with nature. This is the voice of our intuition. It's an inclination. It's when you're being drawn to something. It's when you're being magnetized to something. And it's usually quite a clear message, it's quite strong. It's just we need to tap into that right radio frequency that exists within us. So for example, when you go to a supermarket and you choose food for yourself, try and connect to the feeling that you get from the food, the sensation that you get from fruits and vegetables and other products. How do they feel? Do they talk to you? Which ones of them are talking to you the most and are calling you to buy them? Which ones do you feel maybe one part of you is attracted, another part feels that, it's not exactly for me. Maybe this energy doesn't want to go inside of me. Maybe I'd rather stick with another type of energy. So listen to the tiniest vibrations that accompany you when you're making a choice for something. This will be a clear indication of what you need to take on in your life and what you need to live out. Same when you meet people in your life, you can easily understand who you feel more drawn to and more attracted to by just connecting to your sensation. So just realize, what kind of a person among your friends or your relatives, who do you feel really drawn to? Who do you really feel like you want to go and meet and you want to go and spend time with? You almost feel like your legs are taking you there by their own accord, and you're just almost like swimming to meet that person, you're flying to meet them. And then after you've met them, you feel extremely good and uplifted, and almost like your creativity has been open and you're full of inspiration. This is intuition as well. This is something, oh, I need to do this. Something is telling me that I need to do this. Something is telling me. This something is a very important word. It is usually an indicator that it is exactly the voice of intuition and you have to listen to it now. Same with the places. What do you feel? What is calling you the most? What kind of a place? What kind of an activity? Is it a class of some sort? Is it a gathering of some sort? Is it nature? Maybe the trees are calling you. Maybe the flowers are calling you. What kind of a sensation do you feel? So kind of determine, imagine you are living in a world of vibrations. There is a vibration of nature, there is a vibration of work, there is a vibration of new projects, there is a vibration of people. Feel how these vibrations talk to you, what kind of frequency they have, and which ones are calling you the most. So just determine where is the magnetism, where you're being lured to. And then you will discover how your intuition is talking to you in this moment. It is also quite a powerful exercise to write down the voice of your intuition, to just sit down, take a piece of paper and write whatever you feel your intuition is telling you. And it may feel a little bit awkward in the beginning, you may not know what exactly to write, but trust me, after a couple of sentences, it will start to flow and your intuition will find a way to communicate with you. Just if you create this intention that you want to talk to your intuition, the right words will flow. You can even ask your intuition, please tell me what is really important now in my life. What do I need to focus on at this point? And start writing, just spontaneously, what you personally think about it. Don't worry about making it right, don't worry about achieving a certain purpose. Just have an intention and write automatically what comes to you naturally about this question. And your intuition will find the right words and something that it wants to tell you about this subject. Doing any activities that involve freedom, for example, dancing, playing, singing, doing things with your hands, cooking, doing something very, very free, very flowing, they all invite the power of intuition, because intuition doesn't like stagnation and intuition doesn't like overthinking and analytical activities. It likes the flow. So if you can, get up and dance and turn on your favorite song and just become very free, do something spontaneous or make some sounds and produce some interesting expressions, something unusual. Let your body express itself, let your body show it. This really, really helps intuition, because intuition is not just in the voice, not just in the heart, it's in the whole body. It's in the skin, it's in our eyes and our hair. When we set ourselves free, when we do what we really enjoy, whatever it is, playing a musical instrument, acting, meeting your friends, having a run, this all invites intuition to come through. So basically we're distracting the mind and giving it a little bit of time to rest, and we're opening another gateway of ourselves, and this is where all this knowledge can go through. So now let's do a little energy creation exercise to connect to the power of your intuition. Let's play with the energy a little bit and see what comes through. Let's take your hands like this. Connect the palms of your hands, but don't touch. Take some nice deep breaths. And imagine that you start to channel the energy between your hands. Imagine that some gateways open between your palms, just here, and the energy starts to flow. Imagine that you can almost see this energy, your own vibration. What is it like? Every time you breathe, this vibration gets stronger, and your hands can feel it more and more. Let us now connect to the power of your intuition, and let's create an intention. Ask your intuition to come and to be channeled between your hands right now. In other words, invite your intuition between your palms. And imagine, what would the energy of your intuition feel like? How would it vibrate between your hands? Imagine that your hands are almost talking and exchanging words and letters. Like water, a stream, flowing through your hands. That's how your intuition is showing itself now. Just relax, open up, let this energy flow. How does your intuition talk? Is it light or is it strong? Does it have any color or vibration? Ask your intuition a question. What does it really want you to know now? And just tap into the answer in the frequency of your hands. Imagine you're reading the energy, and the first thought, first idea that comes to you is the right one. Open up. Go beyond your usual concepts. Imagine another type of energy is coming to you now. Now let's move your hands a little bit and let's just feel and play with your intuition between your hands. Almost like you're acknowledging it, letting it know that you can feel it. I'm here, my intuition. I respect you, my intuition. I adore you, my intuition. I listen to you, my intuition. I appreciate you, my intuition. Thank you for being with me, my beautiful intuition. You are a great help. Thank you for guiding me in life. You're allowed to speak even louder. I welcome your voice, my dear intuition. I respect your messages. I connect to you easily. You're a great guide. Please stay with me and keep guiding me in my life. I love it. Beautiful. Let's now take your hands like this together, as though you're holding something special on your hands. And let's just look at this beautiful creation, energy creation between your hands. Imagine that you're holding her, your intuition. She's there. She's amazing. So beautiful. You've created your intuition, recreated and brought it to the surface in the physical world. How do you see it? What vision or sensation comes to you first? I feel, for example, that I'm holding flames of colorful energy going up. It's like fire, but it's not made of fire. It's made of white and blue and lilac flames going up. And they're very active. They're constantly in motion. And they're just telling me that intuition is about movement. It's about motion. It's about life. It's about flow. Intuition is about the breath of life, about every action that we do. It's not something solid and something we can put a label on. It is ever-changing, like flames. And each person has got their own personal flames, beautiful flames that they can play with. They can make them stronger or softer depending on what they want. But they're always there. They can always turn them on and see them, just like the fire in our life. Thank you very much. Okay, now I'd like to share a little bit of this energy with you. And if you want, you can do the same and direct your hands outwards to share the energy of intuition with your space where you are. I just want to wish you to be very connected, just as you like. I'm sure you already are. Just any additional extra connection that you wish for to come to you. And I would like you also to feel at ease with your powers, to feel very much connected to your powers and acknowledge that ability that you have inside of you, to understand that it is easy to look not at the blockages or problems, but to look at the easiness of connection to your inner powers. And when you look at the easiness of your connection, this is when it's gonna come easier. It's about where we look. Don't look at the problems. Don't look at what looks like a difficulty. Look at what looks easy. Imagine it's easy. Imagine you are connected. Imagine it's already flowing through you. And so it will be. Thank you. So we can now relax our hands and let's take a nice deep breath. And just absorb this newly created energy into your body. Imagine the remnants of this energy is all around you, and you just breathe it in and take it inside of you now, becoming your own intuition, feeling good, in touch, as one. Well done. Thank you very much for doing this exercise. How did it feel? I hope that you were able to feel the energy and to give yourself to it. Whatever you felt, if it was big or if it was small, it doesn't really matter. The most important thing is to do it. Energy creation is a beautiful technique which helps you to connect to your inner abilities, to feel energy, create energy, manifest new energy. It's all in the power of your hands. If you'd like to know more about energy creation, you can look at the course which I have on my website, called Energy Creation Beginners Course. There you can learn how to tap into the frequency of your hands, create magical shapes with your hands, and share high vibrational energy with your surroundings. Your intuition is you. It's not separate from you. It's not somebody that we need to invite or call upon, even though we did it today. It is something to be perceived as a part of you, a very important, inherent part of you. And when we see it this way, then we are able to accept that, yes, I am my intuition. Yes, I am powerful. Yes, I can hear it. Yes, I have all the abilities that I need. I feel that people who accept it and people who flow with it with ease, they are really, really connected. So don't fall into the trap of thinking that you can't connect or you have a problem or a blockage. Leave it aside. Leave the doubts aside. They don't help us. Just go with the energy, go with the flow, and do something that you really, really enjoy doing. The more you do things that you enjoy doing, the more the universe is gonna give to you. So I bless you for today, and I wish you all the wonderful things. Stay in touch. Let us know about what your intuition is telling you. We would love to hear from you, and see you soon. Thank you.